I've lost a total of £24,496 since starting my Amazon FBA journey. I did make that number up, but it's close to something like £25,000. Now, the reason behind that much amount of money lost is two things. And in this video, not only will I tell you what these two things are, but I'll also show you how I overcame it and now I'm able to generate consistent, healthy amount of profit every single month. To succeed on Amazon, there are so many different elements like product research, product analysis, product sourcing, and even if you get all these things right, if you just don't get these two things right, you will fail. What are these two things? Number one is your profit analysis, doing a profit and loss. And number two is inventory management, managing your inventory. Now, as soon as you must have heard profit analysis, you might be like, okay, but Jatz, does that just mean you simply find out how much profit you have made every single month? Yeah, basically. But how do you do it? Well, you see, when you work for someone, you get a pay slip, meaning end of every single month, you have worked for this many hours, they tell you this is how much you got paid, this is how much tax is gone, blah, blah, blah. Now, in a business, when you're running a business yourself, your business doesn't get a pay slip, right? So you don't exactly know how much money you made or how much money you've lost. So you need to do something called a P&L, a profit and loss statement, which basically is a statement where you add all your cost, all your income, and you figure out how much money you have made that month or how much money you have lost that month. You can go ahead and create a P&L, profit and loss statement manually by simply going into your Amazon account and downloading your transaction reports and then looking at your cost of goods and then creating a statement. Or you can use a software, which is what I always recommend to use to simply go ahead and do that automatically for you. The reason why I recommend the software is because on Amazon, there are so many different types of fees and so many different types of transactions that sometimes you might not be able to consider all of them if you're doing it manually. Whereas if you're using a software, the software is connected to your Amazon account. So it gets data from your Amazon account and it pulls into the software. And then in the software, you can add things like cost of goods and stuff, and it will automatically calculate your profit and loss. And in a bit, I'll also show you the software I use and give you a rundown of that. The second reason why most Amazon sellers fail is because they don't know how to manage inventory, meaning sometimes you're gonna over order inventory and send it to Amazon, and then you have to pay storage fees because your stock isn't being sold as fast as you expected it to be. And the other side of inventory management is that you under order and then you run out of stock and you're losing on sales for weeks, and you could have made a lot more profit, but now you can't because you didn't know how much inventory to order for your Amazon business. Even for inventory management, you can do it manually by using Amazon's inventory management page, where you're able to see exactly how much Amazon recommends you should order for this product and stuff like that. But the user interface of that isn't very clear or easy to use. So I highly recommend you have a software, because a software will not only give you the data directly from your Amazon account, but it puts it in a way where it's easier to see. And sometimes it adds certain bits of data which is hidden on your Amazon account, but you're able to see it clearly here, and you're able to make better decisions on how much inventory to order, how much inventory you have got left at Amazon, and all these things. Now, the great thing about the software that I use is that it does the profit calculation and inventory management in one tool. And so I'm going to jump on my computer now and show you guys exactly what software this is and how you can use it. The software is called Sellerboard, who is also kindly sponsored today's video. And you can also get a 2-month free trial for Sellerboard using the link in the description. Now, I've been using Sellerboard for over a year now, and regardless whether they sponsored this video or not, I still would recommend this software any day, every day, because I've tried multiple softwares out there. And trust me, of all of them I've tried, this is definitely the best one by far, because not only the user face is a lot more easier, but it has all the main things you need as an Amazon seller in one software. So you don't have to subscribe to different softwares for different reasons. And the monthly plan, as you can see, it starts from $19. This is how affordable it is. Now, if you go and compare this to any other softwares out there, you will see how affordable this is. But anyway, let's jump into Sellerboard, and now let me show you how exactly it works. As soon as you log into your Sellerboard account, this is how it will look. Now, this is a demo account because my account will show my products that I sell. Hence, this is a demo account I'm showing. But this is how the dashboard looks. And as you can see how clean and nice it is, you can literally go to your Sellerboard account and you can see today you have made this much sales. You can also see your profit. Now, the thing about Amazon's app, the Amazon actual app, if you log into that, you can see the sales at the top, but it doesn't tell you how much profit you have made. So Sellerboard also has a mobile app, which I usually use most of the time throughout the day, because it allows me to see how much profit I have made in that day and not the sales, because you could make £2,000-3,000 sales, but if your profit is what, £1, it's not a good day, isn't it? So that's the reason why being able to see your profit in real time is the best thing. Now, you can also change these tiles here in terms of the week's sales and then the month sales. So you can literally go to this one, the week sale, and then filter, and you'll be able to see, as you can see, this week, last week, 2 weeks, and 3 weeks. I tend to always stay on the first one because it allows me to just have all the things that I want to see. And then when you scroll down, you can see all the products that you have sold. You can also see how many units of that product you have sold, if there was any refunds, how much sales it has made. If you're spending money in ads, you can see how much money has been spent on ads for this. Then you can see your margins, your ROI, and your net profit. As a seller, this is data that would be hard for you to actually go to your Amazon account and manually keep track of, whereas here you can see all of these things in one. Now, this is great. The dashboard is already amazing, but then there is another view on the dashboard, which is the chart view, which I tend to not use a lot. In here, you can kind of see all the similar information, which you can see on tiles, but in different format. I tend to go to this view, which is the profit and loss. So this is what I was talking about when calculating your profit, creating a profit and loss. Now you can do it manually or in Sellerboard, as long as you've added your cost of goods and as long as you have added your expenses, which I'll show you in a bit, your profit and loss gets calculated automatically. So as you can see, in February, the sales were 24,000, the units sold were 2,000. Now after refunds and after promo fees, after advertisement costs, all the Amazon fees, and all of it after estimated payout and the cost of goods, because you've added it to your Amazon, your Sellerboard account, it will show you exactly how much ROI you made, how much margin you made, and what was your net profit. This number will show you whether you're making a profit in your business or you're making a loss in your business. And this is a number you want to calculate every single month because it tells you how your business is performing. And then when you click on the month and you scroll down, you can also see how many units you have sold for each of the products that's actually totaled in 2,024 units. So this feature itself is worth to me for more than how much I pay for the plan itself. But let me show you more great features about Sellerboard. So on the trends dashboard, you can actually see how much the product is selling on yearly basis. So if you've been selling the product for last 12 months, you know that in Q4, the product might be, or it sold more than how much it sells in Q3 or Q2. So here you can actually see how many units this product sells or how much sales it does in that specific month. So then when it comes to managing inventory / ordering your inventory for that specific month, you can do a better estimate so you don't either run out of stock or you over order. Now, when it comes to products, you can go to profit and then you can go to products. In products, you'll be able to see all the products that you sell. Now, all these products will be automatically added to your Sellerboard account because when you sign in or sign up to Sellerboard, you have to connect your Amazon account and all of this information will be here. Then you will simply go ahead and add your cost of goods, meaning how much you're buying this product for, and so then it will automatically calculate your profit. Then there is the expenses. Now the great thing I love about the expenses tab is that I have recurring expenses like the warehouse rent or people I pay or subscriptions that I use for my Amazon business. And I can add a recurring payment or expense in here that automatically gets added to my profit and loss, so I don't have to worry about manually adding it every single month. And then if I have a one-time expense, let's say I bought something for the office, I bought a new computer and that has to go in my P&L, then I simply go ahead and add a one-time expense and I can just simply categorize it as well if I want to. Now the next thing is LTV and cash flow, which I tend to don't use because I don't do private label much. And then there is reports. So in reports, you can actually download reports about your sales, your orders, and repeated customers. So it's really great if you just want to see the reports in an Excel view, or if you want to send the report to someone like, let's say, your accountant or someone. Then there is PPC. So again, if you do private label, you can go to the PPC tab and you can literally see how much ad spend you have done, how much profit are you making, and all the data. And you can even optimize your, and this is great when it comes to optimizing your ads. Now having PPC is great, but now let's talk about inventory management. So as you can see, there is an inventory tab where if you go to the planner section, here it literally tells you how much inventory you have at Amazon, how many days worth of stock you have left, and how many days until you should order your product, this order again, and also recommends how much you should order. On top of that, you can also see your prep center stock, meaning if you create a purchase order and you add how many units you're buying from which supplier, you can add all your suppliers in here as well to track all your suppliers and stuff like that. If you, let's say, added 6,000 units of that product, it will automatically go in your inventory for that product, because in your PO, you can attach the product you have bought as well. And then it will show you how many units you have got at your prep center. So then it also takes this into consideration for the days until next order as well. And on top of that, you can also see your prep stock, meaning the stock you holding yourself, how much the value is, how much potential sales you will get, and the profit. But as you can see, it's really easy to read, and my team usually checks this the most because we want to make sure we never go below 14 days in stock. And whenever you ship a product to Amazon and you create a shipping plan, the shipping plan will automatically be synced in your Sellerboard account, and you'll be able to see the progress of units being received at Amazon. And if for some reason there's only 89% received because if 100% hasn't been received, meaning they've either lost or damaged some of your units. If they have done that, then the great thing about Sellerboard is that you can also go to the money back tab and you'll be able to go to lost and damaged. And here it gives you a report which you can submit to Amazon to actually get a refund on any units which they have either lost or damaged or missed. But another cool thing I also like about Sellerboard is the autoresponder. Here you can create a campaign for every single product which will go to your customers. So if a customer buys a product, then after 3 or 4 days, Sellerboard will automatically send an email to them asking for a product review as well as a seller feedback. So you know how important, even as a private label seller and as a wholesale seller, for private label, you want your products to get reviews, because the more reviews you can get, the more sales and higher it ranks as well, because it builds credibility for your listing and people trust it more. Plus, as an Amazon FBA wholesaler, you want to get seller feedback. So with this campaign, I have it set up and it automatically does it for all the orders I get. So I don't have to do it manually, because there are other softwares that allow you to do this, but you have to manually go through all the orders and send those emails, whereas Sellerboard does it all for you automatically. So that's everything I use in Sellerboard, and you can see how powerful this software can be for your Amazon business. Now remember, you can get a 2 months free trial using the link in the description. And if you want to start your Amazon wholesale journey, then go check out this video right here.